All right. Now we're going to go back up and show the main entrance to the park. Ta-da! There we go. Anyway. Of course, from this side, it looks, you don't really get the impact of the park. It just looks like a little kiddie park, which is the way it started out. There's a...
That's 1951 when it was started down here with just 3 kiddie rides, and it was in a city dump.
Yeah. It's I bet it picked that up too. Okay, like that. See some of these restrictions here. All right. All right. Looking good.
We'll get them in relatively fast, about a half hour. But that's why we got 4 windows. We've got 4 people down here to handle it.
But you can have 4 different aisles coming in?
Yeah, 4 groups of people coming.
Okay. All right. Wet boat ride. Oh, and that's the German carousel right there.
No, Parker merry-go-round.
Oh, that is a Parker merry-go-round?
Yeah.
Did you get rid of the German carousel?
Yep. It was sitting right over here, by the...
All right. And that's a train depot. All right, that's the roller-plane, the new version of the roller-plane. We'll look at it later. And you see the coaster in the background.
Kitty Himalaya going where the Columbus is.
All right, right there's where the Kitty Himalaya is going in. All right, you had that last year, right?
Right.
But you just had it located somewhere else?
I had it located where the new food stand is.
Okay.
It's just a kiddie park,
Yeah.
the kiddie land with a food stand up here. And once they get up above across the tracks, they should move on through.
Hey, I feel a mist.
Yeah, it's raining, spinning.
Okay. Building a new food stand right here. Of course, this shows they're having to put additional height because they had to put an increased sidewalk. Go over and stand there and show how tall that serving window is, Paul. Some of the local bureaucracy bull. Anyway. All right. That's the bumper car building right there. And all those little gingerbread on the side of the house. Is that where your pitch game goes?
No, that's a Taylor Bonanza shooting gallery. Electronic gallery.
Cute little train station. Looking back towards the front of the park. Okay. Take a look at the
Train station is a copy of Frontier Village's, remember, entry in San Jose?
I was curious about this ride. You know, we've got that roller-plane of ours.
Right.
And anyway, I just want to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like here. I'll look at the backside too. Paul says it's a little bit faster ride than the roller-plane. Anyway, you can see the treatment. Basically, it has 3 arms. Okay. Give a little shot of the mouse there. Good looking track. Quite harder to walk with this sucker than I thought it's gonna be. You're used to those steady cam you see those guys have, they just go all over the place. I like the way the little columns of, those spindles have and the way they're painted. Arcade, this is the front of the arcade right there. And they call this mouse ride the Cyclone. See that? It's their log ride, of course. And the entrance is right over there in the left, and they cross over and down. This is O.D. Hopkins' first log ride. And of course there's a Fantastic Journey, which is, like Phantasmagoria. you kind of get an idea, you know, how similar they are. Scrambler with the additional lighting. This is their original concession stand. And how many more concession stands do you have besides this one, Paul?
2, 3, one more at the north end.
Yeah, 3 concession
So we got
stands.
4 food stands now.
Okay. And, all right, this is the only skee ball outlet right here?
Right.
Okay. How many alleys do you have in there?
16.
16 alleys. And they added another little concession stand right back there. They're just going to do what? Cotton candy?
Cotton candy and drinks.
Cotton candy and drinks in that. Okay.
To get cotton candy out of this one, go more to the ice cream, drinks,
Mm-hmm.
popcorn, hot dogs. That's when it's hot food thing.
Shelter. Remember?
I think it's
What's about-
80 by 40.
Okay. Just on the back side of the scrambler there. And their main office is right there. Of course, and immediately here is their first concession stand. But you get an idea of the park. There's a lot of good paint jobs. And of course, it looks tough now, but that's the way all parks look this time of year. And there it shows notice the location of the winch right there. And they shoot the logs at the back. Basically, it's real simple track, but they get a pretty nice little spill right there. Of course, they come down this way.
It's 35 foot high.
35 foot high would be the same height as our log ride. Now, on the back side of all this, directly, we're looking in a eastwardly direction is that main highway. Later on, I'll take a shot to show how the park is shown from the highway. It looks real good. I'm pan down this way, trying to hold steady as I can. Can't believe this is so hard. Anyway, by the addition of the new coaster, they were able to lengthen the park considerably. So it goes quite a ways down. Really gave the park a lot more capacity. So basically, the front part is the kiddie area, and the back part that we're looking at right now is the teen area. There's the log ride right there. Now we're going to pan to the entrance to the Texas Tornado, the loop coaster. I'll show this to give you an idea of what the park looks like. All right, it looks as though this coaster right here is, there are 3-car trains, and I think it looks like it's a little bit larger than our Wildcat. I think it may be the same height, but it looks like it's a little bit longer ride. Notice these lamp fixtures. I've got the address where we can get them, but we can get them about $140 a piece, but we'll have to go down there to El Paso and buy them. I forgot what they call those things, but it measures the velocity of the wind, the top of the coaster, and they put that up there. So at 25 miles an hour, the coaster is shut off automatically. How much? Do you remember how much that cost? Was it pretty expensive?
I don't remember.
Okay.
It wasn't that much.
Show the couplings on the coaster cars, on the little coaster cars. Just a couple of U-joints, the way they're bolted in there. Goes right around there, just like the Wildcat. To take a picture of the brake setup, you see where the brake shoes are. And down there where Paul is, shows the traveling brake. It's a bunch of blocks that turn on a kind of conveyor type thing. I'll give a better shot of it later on here. Anyway, this coaster is 210 feet long, and I believe ours is something like, 170, maybe even less. So it's considerably longer. The brakes, it shows, if you look at the little block right there, there's brake material on either side of those blocks. And that's what the shoe on the car has to ride over. So that's going at a constant speed. And as it comes down this back track, you see there's in elevation, there's probably about a 5-foot drop in elevation from there back to where I'm standing. So it comes down in here pretty fast. It comes down through here, just proceeds on this way on down. There shows another part of the regular braking. on down in. Activate that brake. Yeah, work it back and forth so they see what it does there. Pretty novel braking system.
It's off all the time, and you have to apply it. It should be applied and taken off.
Yeah.
The guys have to stand on this side. If they stand on this side, they can bust their elbow.
I got. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Can't you just go ahead and put a huge spring on it?
Well, you could put a huge spring. That would be probably a better idea.
So it's kind of
spring on it, pull it back, and then to get it off, they'd have to push it back. It should be on all the time.
do you have to shut it down when it's raining?
Yes.
The shot from the ass end of the car. You can see the under friction wheel and the main rolling wheel. But I also wanted to show you the way the brakes are. Now I'm looking right at the brakes. You can see how the brakes tie right into that. I don't know if we're getting a good focus on that or not. Maybe we're. Here we go. Yeah, it's starting to focus right. Okay. Yeah. All right. You see this? I'm looking right down where the brake, right down the center of the brakes. Of course, right here is a dog for the chain. And this rail, right directly in view of the camera, is the deal they use to pick up electricity for the batteries that are located in the car. Each car has a battery, and it's got front and rear lights. Now ours were supposed to come that way, and we just disconnected all that and got rid of this brake system on the coaster. So it goes up here and get another shot. 5-gear motor right there on the thing. Runs in a trough. Real simple. Nice looking coaster. Got I think it's the number 1 dip. Yeah, it's a real good thrill. All right, little boom track in the paratroop tilt. Paul's Himalaya. Another ticket booth. Shows a first and second loop on the coaster, and it comes right down from that one into a tunnel, real long tunnel, back this way, back into the station. Riptide, and it's a real good attraction. We need to look at that deal in Oklahoma City. So this Riptide, the water's about 8 inches deep, and when it's down there at that dip, it's got a couple inches of water. So as soon as you hit that dip, it splashes a little bit. But they run all the way out to here, and it's quite a run. It's real exciting. Age is 35 feet tall. It'll be about as tall as our log ride. Anyway, we're going to get these lights, no doubt about it. Oh, they also have a roundup up here, and there they put the San Pedro lights on the tilt, and keep the ticket booth right there.
Oh shit!
Wear on this fiberglass trough, so they put in these stainless steel sheets, and it's worked perfect. Walkway, fence. They just bored a hole, put the rope right through it. You really take notice of this fence. It looks like it's a permanent fence, but if you look at it real